If not for the 6 weeks that Carlos Correa spent on the shelf with a thumb injury, he may be part of this discussion that right now seems to be between Judge and Altuve for American League MVP. Fastball is hammered, and the Astros lead 2-0.
Just a rocket here by Correa. We talked about it in the keys of the game. Hey, they got to get Springer and Correa going. Drew Pomeranz lays a fastball, tries to sneak one by him in. Correa doesn't miss it. 2-0 Astros on just a bullet to left field.
Just like in game 1, they ride the long ball to a first-inning lead.
Another look right here. Once it in, it did not stay in. It kind of drifted just a bit, leaked back out over the plate and up. And that is the look of a hitter who knows he just found the barrel in the sweet spot, and that one ain't coming back.
George Springer leads off the Houston half of the third. That ball's driven the other way. It sends Betts back at the wall. It's gone. George Springer goes the other way with a solo shot. A.J. Hinch had a hunch that George Springer was going to have a good day against Pomeranz, and he was right.
Just a great swing by George Springer here. Curveball out over the plate. Drew Pomeranz's best pitch. George Springer stays right on it and just hits a solid line drive that carries out over Mookie Betts in the right field stand.
Well, A.J. Hinch talked about approach, and this is 78 miles an hour, and you've got to think, stay back in order to hit that pitch the other way. So Springer's sitting on it, waits on it, drives it out the other way.
Gary Sanchez, who also had a rough opener yesterday on both sides of the scorecard, 0 for 4 at the plate. Sanchez puts it in play out to center field. Ball's well hit. Kipnis looking up, and it's gone! Gary Sanchez breaks out a smile for the first time in this series as he breaks out the big lumber, giving the Yankees a 2-0 lead.
Well, it was the same pitch. He hit a homer in New York, a high cutter. So far, just a little bit off the plate in some of his finesse pitches. And workable counts back-to-back for Judge and for a team that I'm telling you, they're not fazed by a lot. This team has been through a season of up and downs, and they've been on a roll in September. And right there, you could just see he didn't try to do too much. The slider stayed up, and the power of Sanchez. Now his second home run this year off of Kluber.
Another opportunity with Aaron Hicks and runners in scoring position. Hicks well hit to right. Bruce can only watch, and that one's gone. A season-high 6 earned runs on Corey Kluber's watch. The Yankees reclaim the lead. And that will be all for Major League Baseball's ERA leader. An early exit for Corey Kluber and a Yankee dugout full of life in Game 2.
Yeah, watch where this pitch is. Talk about 2 out RBIs. Watch where that stays over the middle of the plate. Everybody knows it. Unfortunately, Kluber knows it. Certainly Hicks knows it. These are the pitches we haven't seen out of Corey Kluber. Yes, he's human, and the Yankees did not waver and had a very good game plan and have not missed the mistakes that were given to them.
The 3-2 with the runner going, is swinging a high drive to right field. Bruce gives this one a look, and this one is gone. The third Yankee homer of the night. 8-3 New York.
That was one of the highest non-curving home runs I've seen in a while. Of course, Greg Bird, timing is everything. Didn't start the year the way he wanted, but so far so good the last 3 weeks.
Well, that's exactly why he's in the lineup. The pop one, despite the 190 batting average, an 8-3 Yankee lead. And now it's Lindor with the bases loaded. Can the Indians do something with the opportunity? That's all for Chad Green, as Progressive Field sounds eerily like it did, no pun intended, for Game 7 of the World Series last year. A ballpark re-energized, and all of a sudden it's a one-run ball game. First, the swing of the bat by Lindor.
And I mentioned the slider after the fastball that he has. It sped up the bat, and this is a guy who had 33 home runs. He absolutely squares it, and it was going to be a question of whether it stayed fair or not. This is way up on the foul pole, and then it catches the foul pole and catches the fans off their feet. You can see right there that has brought the Indians fans back to the stadium.
It's about 20 years of combined big league experience in this matchup, yet Bruce and Robertson had never met face-to-face before tonight. Bruce with a drive to the opposite field. Gardner back, and this one is tied! Cleveland has come all the way back tonight.
This was such a great at bat. He laid off the pitcher's pitches, got the 3-1 fastball away, didn't try to pull it, and this is what makes Bruce so tough.
Now Justin Turner is coming up. That's deep. That is well hit. Turner will watch it fly. 3-0 Dodgers.
He spits on the split finger to pitch before, then he gets a fastball down and in, and he loses it. Drops the head and drives it. As soon as he hit it, you knew the ball was gone.
Remember, he was a little late on that hanger earlier in the at-bat. He wasn't late on that one. He was on time and got it out front.
3 up, 3 in. 3-0 Dodgers.
The kid from Cal State Fullerton, his third career postseason home run. Justin Turner lights the fuse here at Dodger Stadium. Pollock sends one deep into left. Granderson on the run, looking up. Goodbye. A.J. Pollock with a solo shot. And the Diamondbacks on the board off Kershaw here in the third. That is their first hit. And it is a long ball by A.J. Pollock, whose power bat has returned to the Diamondbacks in the second half.
That's a little shocker there. Boom, that ball jumped off of Pollock's bat. He gets a fastball and he attacks it.
Boy, did their dugout need this. They needed something to
liven everything up. Little leg kick, good extension on a good low pitch, and a low laser out of here.
Ball's down a little bit. He goes down there and gets it, like you said, that little kick, and that ball was a laser.
Here is JD Martinez now. Big curve launched down the left field line. That is way back, and it is a fair ball home run for JD Martinez. A mile high. And Martinez on the board with a postseason home run.
Boy, he hit a ball foul first time up. A curveball that went foul. I thought it might have been a double. That's the same curveball.
And that double play looming very large right now.
Oh, yeah. Look at this curveball. Catches too much of the plate. Look at this swing. This guy.
Watch him keep his hands back here, though, after he got his foot down.
Sticks his nose in there. Keeps it fair.
Drop the barrel on it.
That guy's incredible.
Pitch number 99 for Kershaw. And a shot down the left field line. That's a hot one, and it's out of here. A line drive bullet of a home run by Ketel Marte. The third solo homer of the game. Screws tighten a little bit here at Dodger Stadium. It is 7-3 now. And Marte, with his 3 hits and 2 triples in the wild card game, is racking up the total bases right now.
You talked about it like turning into a pumpkin. To close to 100 pitches and in the postseason, but this is a slider, and he rifles this thing right out of here.
Boy, is that quick.
Wasn't it? I mean, my goodness, you're talking about 3 solo home runs, and all of them were crushed.
Marte on the board with his first postseason homer. Now that one is sent deep to left field. Mathis goes out of here. The unlikeliest of power hitters at the bottom of this order. Ketel Marte and Jeff Mathis. Back-to-back solo home runs. 7-4.
The wheels
Dodgers.
are turning. The wheels are turning. I mean, this is a shocker. Mathis with the hand injury and all that.
He was 0 for 18 this year against the Dodgers.
Kershaw can't believe it.